Welcome to Center Ground, your home for unfiltered discussion, where we tackle today's most talked about topics, break down current events, and give our take on the internet's latest foolishness. Tune in and let's find some common ground. Let's get this party started.
Hey, welcome back everybody to the Center Ground podcast. I don't know why I'm extra happy today, but either way, it's good to be happy. Be quiet. Don't be mad at me because I'm happy. But I came across this video and I just had to. I got about 2 minutes in and I was like, yeah, nah, stop it, because I couldn't stop laughing. Ava ain't, you know what? He ain't ish because of what he did here. But I'm gonna just play it.
So these screenshots are not everywhere, from my understanding.
Okay, so it's got my team's number.
Look at that. I was so happy that I forgot to put the damn video on the screen. Like I'm slipping. But all right, so let's just get this started because I was a fool for this one.
Number on there. And I just don't know how to make it go away. Is there a way that we can avoid talking about the screenshots altogether? You get me.
I interviewed Sadia Khan.
Oh, snap.
That's right. If you guys don't know who she is, she's a self-proclaimed licensed psychologist who offers people counseling and relationship advice and therapy. She was recently outed, turning out to be a side chick to some rich dude in Dubai, which she vehemently denies. I had the chance to interview her, and what you need to know is that she's a pathological liar. I already knew this lady was...
All right, so before he continues, I just wanted to say this just goes right back to where I said, y'all got to stop trusting these life coaches, dating coaches, coaches. These people are frauds, and a lot of them aren't living right. They don't have good lives. They're just using you for your money. They're trying to put their hands in your pocket. Get your hand out of my pocket! And take something out of it. So it doesn't surprise me that she's not a real doctor, the same way it wouldn't surprise me if Cheyenne Bryant's not a real doctor, or that other lady who I posted in the last video, but I can't remember her name for some weird reason.
It was a fraud from my deep research. Here are the facts. Fact number one. Is she a psychologist? Absolutely not. She's not licensed anywhere, has not been. Fact number two, she lies about her education. I went to her LinkedIn, she's got things noted, she's mentioned them to me personally. But after I did some digging, I found out that this girl has a bunch of Photoshop degrees that she just carries around and posts places online. Fact number three, she claims that a lot of this stuff was doctored in regards to her being a side chick, the screenshots of the text messages.
The screenshot's completely fake.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck your dick if you have an attitude.
What I can tell you is that I happen to have access to some screenshots that are not public. And when I showed her, she looked a little distraught. So these screenshots are not everywhere, from my understanding. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm no body language expert, but y'all saw how she backed up from her phone or her screen when he said that? Oof.
And who's that from?
And
not as false. Who's it from?
when I showed her, she looked a little distraught. She looked a little scared. And I said, you have nothing to be scared about. I appreciate your setting skills. And these text messages are great.
You did not say that.
I sure did. Now, fact number four, despite claiming to be a psychologist, she does go and harass people and flames them in the most disgusting way. I've been buttering up to get her comfortable to do this interview. I've been told it's unfair what people are doing to you. I've blocked some of the people. They've come through with false allegations, and I won't be able to talk to you about them. The first time I tried to do the interview, she bailed last second, but then I came back around. It's not fair how they're treating you.
Yo, he ain't worth nothing for that. Yo, I'm telling you, and see, this is how they get tricked when it comes to dating, because they just believe nonsense because it sounds good. It's like, come on now. You should have known this dude had something up his sleeve.
The way I set up this interview is, first, I just get her to lay out her facts. I didn't accuse her of nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm like, a lot of people say some of these degrees are fake. Tell me. I know some of her facts are not true. But I wanted her to be able to say it, so if I confront them afterwards, they'd be like, well, this is what you just said 5 minutes ago. Can you explain this?
Thank you for taking the time to speak. I can't actually say anything because unfortunately in Dubai, they're so strict with everything. If you say anything, just I'm going to send you the PowerPoint so you can understand again.
PowerPoint?
And because it's like not properly. But so just allegation by allegation, just so you...
So the voice message is what, like, is it fake? It's not you, it's AI generated. I don't know. So now we move on to the cheater infidelity allegations. The one where she's a side piece.
Who else has a side chick on this level? Gives them no stress. Told you I'm such a side chick.
No way. No way.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck your dick if you have an attitude. And I can
Hey, yo, what the
do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well,
and
we'll
the days
see.
after.
Okay.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
And then I ask her specifically about the voice message where she talks about sucking. very aggressively.
Screenshots and everything, we've actually traced it from Dubai police. They were able to give us the names. I worked with a particular person in 2021. I was in a relationship, but he was really, really into me. He used to always call me, always be like this, like,
She watching WandaVision in the background? I swear, I could have swore I saw Wanda.
he was in a relationship as well. He was like, oh, a bit obsessed with me or whatever, but he wasn't in one relationship. He was in like 5, 6 different girls. He's a player like in Dubai, successful, those kind of people. And one girl called me and she was just like, oh, by the way, are you talking to this person? And I was just like, what are you talking about? No, I do not talk to him. And who are you to call me? And ask him, like, talk the whole, no, I don't have a memory of this conversation. I only did it when I started digging.
So she doesn't have a memory of this conversation.
But let me tell you more about it.
Mind you, this happened in 2021.
And I said, I don't touch your man. And this is my nature, right? This is honestly my nature. If I wanted to, I could suck his on your wedding day. If I wanted to, I could have your man. He's called me when he's in social situations saying, oh, you're so boring without you, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. So I was saying, if I wanted to, I could do all of this. And
But so just to be clear, in 2021, you didn't have a relationship with this person. You guys weren't.
Never had a relationship with this person.
Now, I had screenshots, but I needed to tie it to her. The screenshots I had a specific phone number on them. We didn't know who that phone number belonged to. The person who sent them in saying, oh, she was my fiance, she claims it belonged to Sadia, but we didn't have proof. So watch this next part. Also, just to confirm, I was given like 2 different numbers. I have one here. I don't know which one. It might be yours or maybe like the assistant. That says 9749. Is that wrong?
Yeah, she definitely looked nervous on that one.
3719?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Do you see the way she
Heard
said the
the
last
voice
digits?
crack,
Why is that important?
yeah.
That means she has a number in front of her. I didn't say the last numbers. She finished. How would you know that number?
How would you know?
That's a number you use often. She didn't say one number. She said 3, 4 different last numbers.
Yeah.
That means she fucks that number a lot. That's the fucking number that was sending all them texts claiming to be Sadia. So you wasn't a side chick? Huh? You just DMing this nigga pictures of yourself? But the con doesn't end.
But secondly, I was in a relationship. I was not with in his side chick.
I'm gonna show y'all these nasty, raunchy screenshots that might turn you on, but also make you disgusted.
Yo, he's a clown for that. This dude turned into an investigative reporter. He the black male Lois Lane.
The best kind of erection. I'm gonna show y'all these screenshots.
Whoa!
Y'all can see how your favorite dating coach really be out here in these streets.
God damn.
But yeah, we can have sex on Saturday.
Shut up, man.
Have fun. See you soon, gorgeous. You owe me dick, by the way.
Coming to give it to you. Wait there.
I'm waiting. But let's aim for not going back, though.
You never left.
No, babe. You never left.
Nah, I'm getting you pregnant.
Might as well.
Not looking after it, though.
What could go wrong?
Hey, yo, but why it sound like a text? It sound like if you went to ChatGPT and said, hey, create dirty text messages for me and make it sound like 2 robots. That's what these messages sound like.
Except everything.
So one of the ways she denied being in this relationship is like, she's like, oh, well, I got married in 2022. I have my marriage certificate. My husband, he was never fiancé, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes on to say, we froze her embryos in her sperm in 2022, I'm like, well, all this happened in 2021. So what does that do this? And maybe the guy's not your husband. Maybe it was a guy before him. I don't know. Or maybe you cheated on your husband. I don't know.
It's just throwing shit.
She's throwing random shit.
She you know.
That's called spiraling. If you know anything about liars, when they know that they're caught, they just start saying stuff. It actually happens on the internet a lot. Just most people can't recognize it.
She's Robin Thicke. Blurred lines.
Oh, that's good. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That was good. That's good. I want to give you. So these screenshots are not everywhere, from my understanding. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what's going on there. And who is that from?
This was like, I guess, a screenshot from a video. So whoever sent this, I guess she was taking screenshots of sorts or taking pictures while she was like scrolling through.
Right. Okay. So it's got my teen's number on there. Because that's a number that you get.
She says it's her teen's number. No, so this number is not her. It's her teen, the team that nobody knows exists. Nobody's ever seen them. It just sounds like it's her team.
Well, that could mean that it's a inside job. Somebody's trying to, catfish using her image. It's possible, right? Or mess with her, make her look bad. It is possible.
Texting.
Okay, so it's got my teen's number on there.
Not likely, especially after this response, but possible.
She was fucked, bro. Oh, all my lies are useless now.
Play that shit again.
I made sure too. I did this at the end because this is where the energy and the whole thing changed.
Shift.
Because she's telling people behind the scenes that she never texted this man, that these are all AI. But these pictures here prove that it's not AI.
It's not AI.
So this is like a teams thing. So your team text people from this number?
They've got my group WhatsApp, and they put all my WhatsApp people that join my 3M and the people that join that. Because that number is available, like if you join the WhatsApp, anyone can have that number. That number is available.
What do you mean it's available? I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, as soon as you join the free calls or you sign up to be in a 3M program, they put you into a WhatsApp group, and that WhatsApp group has that number.
So what? Anybody in that WhatsApp group can text someone else?
Anybody in that WhatsApp group can have that number.
What?
So if you text that, what?
Every person that joined the 3M program, the 8K program, every single person in that joined a WhatsApp group.
That ain't how group chats work. I've been in a lot of group chats, and I've been trying to get out of those. I hate when people put me in on group chats. That ain't how group chats work.
From WhatsApp groups for which tier you're on, and because it's managed by that, they will be able to, trace. They will be able to get that number, but then it just doesn't look good on me because it's still linked to my team, and
She said depending on what team you're on.
Oh yeah, she did it. She definitely did it. She covered up with that lie on the spot in real time, and she's not good at it. And you can hear the cracks in it, especially if you understand technology. You're like, wait, what?
Yes, because in her head, we're talking about the teams, talking about.
No.
I disagree. I think having researched how WhatsApp groups functions,
No.
I don't know that, and long feeling shrimp.
What?
Trying to fare better. Double check follow who. And for doing down.
Oh, sip it down. Sarate.
Sip it down, sip it down.
Why they started talking like minions?
Missy Elliott in the building. This is her claim that everyone in the WhatsApp group gets access to this free number, and as a result,
No.
okay, maybe that's true. What does WhatsApp have to do with iMessage?
it probably won't go through, or it probably will go through, but like my phone's right here. If you were to message that number now, it won't ring or anything, but it's still, who knows what will go on from there.
What?
So,
What?
I know. Like, this is her, this is like all from the same number. Now, her next claim, when she comes back 5 minutes later and she returns to this topic, is that I didn't even look like that in 2021.
So this is in I'm just going to get the dates up. I'm sorry, like I'm just have to get the dates, and that's May 22. So in 2021, these are terrible pictures, but you get the idea that they're kind of different.
Those filter pictures? No.
Like when she had surgery, like she looked what? She didn't look like that a few years ago. Like, man, come on now.
Come on, son.
Come on, son.
Oh, she did not.
So she's trying to claim it's not her. But I'm like, lady, we already have you using body waste filters. It looks like when you sent those pictures
Yeah.
you use filters, and you've admitted to using filters.
They're kind of different to
The images? I mean, listen, people, even with that, I'm sure some people will probably still look at this and go, but maybe their filters, whatever it is.
Hold on. Okay. You didn't look like that. So your team, on your behalf, from your number, is sending pictures that are not you. Fire your team.
Apparently.
Your team is you.
Yeah.
So
But do you have more from
No, that's pretty much the last one.
It's not. I have a lot more. I'm just not sharing everything. So now she's like, well, do you have more of those pictures that I've never seen?
Do you mind sharing again, like just so I can see what it is, and just see what just because I'm guessing Goober's gonna do as much as he can, so I just need to get ahead of it.
I've got more. See you soon.
Oh yeah, so this is her, her setting up meetups with the guy. So this is not just her sending angry messages to piss the lady off for insulting her. This is her setting up dates. Yeah, and then this is where the Arab guy's like, I want to lick your vagine. She's like, stay awake, I'll be home soon. So she's a side chick, very excited to be so.
In 2019, I left the UK and went and became head of psychology in 2 schools in Dubai. So they don't allow you in educational institutions without an education. Now, the other route people go down is say she's not DHA licensed, she's not DHA, she hasn't got a DHA license. The only reason I don't have a DHA license is because when I first qualified, it expired. I didn't renew it because I was now online and I wasn't working in clinics. And in clinics, you need a DHA license.
I guess my question is, have you ever really had a DHA license in Dubai?
I started applying for it, but then my career took off.
that's not what she said. She said that it expired.
Her eligibility expired.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay, because it's still not good for her, because she emailed somebody in 2023.
This is my DHA license. I need an official apology from yourself and a copy of your license.
So she used to claim that she had, but she just said she never got one. She started applying, but she didn't get it.
Yo, we laughing. It's kind of sad to watch in real time, but it's crazy how fast people, I swear internet is like better than the police. Like, good Lord, like we should hire the internet to solve crimes because police not doing it like this.
Yeah. So she's been out here. And again, there's going to be a running theme. You're going to see how her words conflict with her history. But let's keep watching. If you're a health practitioner in the Emirates, you'll have to have a DHA license. If you don't, it's illegal and they can come after you. So she's definitely fraudulently claiming behind the scenes that she has a DHA license. But
So that means that right now
I checked the registry. She's not there at all.
For the CBT, because I remember seeing that certification. That one was from, where exactly was from the center?
Excellent.
Okay, got it. So I know you got your BCS from University of London. Is there also a master's?
Yes, well, I have a master's. I have a master's in education. And there's a University of London, qualify as a QTS, and that means that you can become a teacher. And you can feel free to check it or anything like that. Hopefully my name should come up.
Was your master's at UCL ever on your website, or is there any of it online? That's what I guess I'm asking.
Okay, I need to pause it. You're gonna notice when I ask her a question, she's very as a con artist, she's very good. I ask her about her master's. She says, yes, I have a master's, and I also have a QTS. QTS, I have a number, you can look that up, blah, blah, blah. So she's just firing. But I know you don't need a master's to get a QTS. QTS just means you're a qualified teacher. That's it. Look, here's the thing. If you're an educated person and you have a master's degree, which is your highest form of education for her specifically,
you're going to show your master's.
You're going to start with that.
Yes.
I don't ask a nigga who's a doctor for the education and here's my high school diploma. No, you show me your PhD. I don't need to see your bachelor's. She never produced it.
Now I'm gonna show my associates because I worked hard on it. I mean, it's worthless now, but I worked hard on it.
Asked her an email 4 or 5 times. She sent me every certificate. I asked for the UCL. She ignored it. So it's on her LinkedIn. She claims she has a UCL degree, a master's. Nowhere. This is important. You can't become a psychologist unless you reach a certain level of education. And master's is not necessarily enough depending on where you do master's. No, I already know she's not a psychologist because she doesn't meet the threshold to be able to even apply. Okay, that's one. Two, remember she mentioned that QTS thing. You see this email where it says this is my DHA license? This is the number that she had in that email about the DHA. QTS number again. Qualified teacher status. What the fuck does that have to do with DHA?
No, it doesn't.
You see how she does the same thing?
Yeah.
When asked about something specific, she uses a number from a completely different certificate.
Yeah.
That's the running thing. She's a pathological liar in that she will just crisscross all of her lies to avoid talking about what you want to talk about.
Was your
Yeah, I don't know. I guess most people probably never came across a real pathological liar, but they do things that make zero sense. Let me tell you this story real quick. So I knew a guy who was a pathological liar. He would do things like he would, well, where we worked downtown New York, and like there's people who got money. So I'm talking about like they got so much money in their savings account that they don't touch, and it's more than you make a year kind of thing. So this guy would go to Chase and he would sift through all of the receipts at the end of the day or whatever. And it's funny because I seen him do it before. Because, you know, at Chase Bank, they got those glass windows, right, in the ATM. So especially downtown, they want you to see all that money coming in and out. But he was going through the receipts, picked up one, put it in his pocket, right? And I seen him do it. This dude comes in, I think the next day, next week, whatever, showing everybody, look how much money I got. I'm rich kind of thing. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, you know, I knew what was up. First of all, I could tell he was lying. Even if I didn't see it, you would know he was lying. Because it's the same dude, he would walk around asking me for money. Like, he would ask me for like 18 cents or some weird thing so he could buy lunch. And I'm like, bro, that's oddly specific. Here's $1. And he was like, nah, it's not, I don't need it like that. I just needed the 18 cents because I was just a few cents short. And I'm like, come on, dude. Like, I've been broke my whole life. I know what it's like to be poor. You ain't got to do all that. Like, I swear, you're going to hear other stories about this dude in the future. But I always said the same, like, you don't got to do all that. Right. And it's funny because he tried to date somebody I knew and he was trying to impress her. And he was talking about like, oh, I could take you out. Look how much money I have, all this other stuff. And she said, word. Why don't you take me to the bank right now? And then that's when he was like, and that's exactly what I thought of when I saw this lady started stammering. And it's like pathological liars. They just lie on top of a lie on top of a lie. They don't always know. I swear, sometimes I don't think they know that they're lying. I think in their head, they believe the lie until reality hits them. And then that's when they, that's when they get stuck and stammer. That's why sometimes they're so convincing because they really believe the BS that comes out of their mouth.
On your website.
And what's crazy is like nowadays it's lucrative to be a liar. It's lucrative to be a con artist. You can just say that you accomplish things. You can say that you're doing great things. You can post fake pictures. You can get AI to generate stuff, right? That's why I be telling everybody I'm poor. I ain't got nothing. And it's so lucrative. It's so effective to be a con artist nowadays. Apparently you can charge $8,000 an hour.
Or is there any of it online? That's what I guess I'm asking.
I put them up, I think, like for a week or two because I was getting so many trolls, but then it just got worse because they were just like, you're faking it, it's not real. And even though it's notarized, I even added the notarization on there, but they just won't believe it. And even though I got my work experience.
See what I'm saying? Like you saw the smile on her face. Like I think she really believes the lie. And it's like some people are really good at lying to themselves, so much so that they believe the con. How you con yourself? Like, that's expert level. You're so good at lying, you convince yourself that it's the truth.
experience to show that you need these things in order to be, hired for that particular position, they won't believe it.
But for whatever reason, I guess people pulled this up and then they were like zoning in on this and they were claiming this is fake. And I'm like, I don't think that's the case. But I guess when you had this up, I guess it kind of saved the picture and these people kept it.
And I can get that everything for you. If you need anything notarized, I can put everything sent to you. I can also give you just a number that comes with it, and you can just double check the number. But they, like I said, they're super, super dedicated. They will look for everything and anything. Can you see if there's any more? Because I think it was a story post, but I can't remember.
She's doing something called phishing. You see how she's trying to see what else he has so she can get ahead of it. This leads me to believe that she is, in fact, lying about all of it. But yeah, this is what people do when they want to try to pull more information from you. When they do it online, it's called phishing, like phishing. But this is what she's doing.
Is there more? Is there more?
No, I think the first thing they did is they just flagged us and they're like, this is photoshopped. And it looks like it might have been. So that's why I think some people got.
Okay, no problem. I can send.
Abba be lying to the girls he date. You could tell he did. He did that way too well. He just straight lied to her, straight to her face.
All the details for that as well if you need. And is this one as well that they're?
No, I think it was this one. This is the one.
Okay. Okay. No problem. I can send that as well. If they need anything, this is for the advanced CBT. Okay, advanced CBT.
Yeah, I guess the question was like the British Psychological Society. I guess they didn't really have an association with the Center of Excellence.
I gotta pause. I asked her if they were ever on her website. I know they were on her website. I want to see if she was on it. She took them off a long time ago. What she didn't know is that there's something called the Wayback Machine. Everything on the internet lives forever. So I went through her website archives and I saw what it looked like a couple.
I'm not gonna lie, I never knew this Wayback Machine thing existed before today. I've heard it multiple times today. I swear everything's connected. I'm convinced everything is connected.
Years ago. And I found what she had. Look at this shit, bro. This was on her website as proof that she's educated. So this is her Bachelor of Science. Here it is. This fake fucking Photoshop degree of a master's was on her website, my nigga. It has no date. When do you ever see a degree with no date of issue?
No date.
Do you see the name? That is
She got it TBD, that's why.
clearly photoshopped on top of this degree.
On top of this, that is. But basically what happened was she probably took the pictures of that somewhere. And because she took it, it's kind of pixelated.
Yes.
And then she added her name on, which is a clear name.
Okay, you see Master of Science, Psychology of Education?
Yeah, that never happened.
Not only did it never happen, but I got something good for you.
Oh my God.
You said she took it from somewhere. She took it from here, nigga. This is it right there. It's the same
Damn, she done scammed Yinbo you? Oh, wow, that's a whole different degree.
doctor. It's the same everything. That's it. She stole this person's degree.
She stole the degree.
She guilty of identity theft. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Anyone who has a degree will tell you they would never issue you that without a date.
No, not without a date. That's crazy.
Again, remember, this was on her website as proof that she has that education. She sent me every degree, never sent me her master's. The reason why is she knows it looks bad if she tries to fake that shit too. Now,
SadiaPsychology.com.
it was on her website. Now we go to the next one. The devil's in the details. It all matters to the con. Okay, Center of Excellence is the one that she always brings up and she shows everyone the degrees or whatever.
So what
it's
is
an
it?
online school sham. Not serious. You would never become a psychologist from going to this school for 1,000 years. It's one of those places where you go online, you say a bunch of things, and then they give you a piece of paper. That's it. And there's a lot of fake schools that exist online like that where you can just pay some money and you get a certificate, but it doesn't actually apply for any real world jobs. Ooh, so this one she thought she got rid of. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Do you see this Photoshop?
Again, it's the same thing. It's not the same fonts.
So the British Psychological Society is actually real.
Oh.
It is accredited. It's a serious thing. If you have something that goes through them, that means that you're legit.
The certificate is likely real, as in from COE, but it's not a legitimate credential for psychology practice. The BPS logo is extremely misleading.
What she did was to give herself a more legit feel. She just fucking photoshopped these two together.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's what she did to give. You can look it up. Center of Excellence and British, nothing to do with each
Nothing
other.
to do with each other.
Okay, now listen to her explanation again because I asked her about this.
Yeah, I guess the question was like the British Psychological Society. I guess they didn't really have an association with the Center of Excellence. And so they questioned how these things were like merged together.
When you are BPS accredited, what that simply means is that that organization has put it through BPS and they've approved of it. I can send any details for that if that needs it.
She's saying the Center of Excellence put it, but they can't. The Center of Excellence is a place where they have stuff like herbology and like spirituality.
The logo placement at the top is misleading. The British Psychological Society is shown. The BPS does not recognise COE courses as valid qualifications for psychology practice.
They don't. I contacted them. They said we have nothing to do with the Center of Excellence. We've never had.
Me personally, I feel like as a Muslim woman who's got brown skin, the moment you come up in there.
Here we go with the Victim Olympics. And it's a very common tactic by someone who's painted into a corner. They start to, woe is me, everybody hates me, this is why they hate me, blah 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 blah. Now, I'm probably gonna finish watching this maybe on my own time, because this is crazy. But I really recorded this just so I can tell people this is exactly what I was saying in one of my last videos. Y'all got to be very careful who you take advice from. Most of these people out here are not doing anything for your benefit. It's all for personal gain. Even some of these celebrities who pretend like they are doing it for the betterment of humanity, a lot of times they're just doing it for themselves. Put money in their pocket so they can move on, and so on and so forth. Even some of these activists, quote unquote activists, right? They don't actually care about the people they're advocating for. It's just the hot topic. It's the trend. Blase, blase, blah. We have countless examples of people who made money through activism and other forms of things like coaching and everything else, right? So you got to learn to see the signs. You got to learn to pay attention. And as always, I tell people, ask those follow-up questions. Follow-up questions kill people. They kill people. Mind you, I don't know if any of this is recording, which is hilarious. I was so happy I didn't get my setup right today. Didn't record the video. Good Lord. I'm getting off this. If it didn't record, sheesh, that's a lot of time wasted. But if it did, I'm going to be so happy. Today, I'm going to be happy anyway. I told you I started off happy. That's why I can't remember how to do anything properly. So, again, watch out for these con artists. Pay attention. Use your common sense, like R. Kelly said. And, move smarter. It's that simple. Stop getting conned by these fake people. These fake people online, these fake people in real life. I don't like fake hair. I don't like fake body parts. I don't like fake coaches. I don't like anything fake. So with that, I'll leave you on that note. Until we meet again.
Thanks for listening to the Center Ground Podcast. We'll be back soon with some more great content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. We are a new channel, and growth is essentially our main objective. So send us an email at centerground.pod@gmail.com with any ideas or clips you would like for us to review. This was definitely fun, and I'd say let's do it again. But before you go, always remember, greatness lives somewhere within you. Just make sure you're taking the time to find the key to unlock that greatness. Until we meet again, I'll see you soon.